Hey everyone, Austin here again to talk to you about basement crack repair and the different methods used to fix them. When we're talking about basement cracks, we have a couple of different kinds that we talk about. We have our structural and we have our non-structural cracks. Our structural cracks are the horizontal cracks in your foundation, are the cracks that are larger than 1/10 of an inch, the cracks that are really close together in succession where you have like 3-4 vertical cracks in a row, or the cracks that you see in your ceiling and wall as well above that can be quite transposed right with the crack down in your basement. So basically, if you have a crack in your foundation wall and there's a crack in a ceiling right above it, this is more of a structural kind of crack. Your non-structural cracks are those isolated vertical cracks, the ones that just appear in the middle of your wall and have nothing near them. They're less than 1/10 of an inch wide. They're the same size at the top as they are at the bottom. And also the cracks that come off your windows in the basement are a very common type of non-structural crack. We have a lot of different ways of fixing all of these. When we're dealing with horizontal cracks, you're dealing with bowing walls most likely. And we use carbon fiber and wall plates and C-channel plates in order to stop this movement. The carbon fiber is applied by epoxy on the wall to the top and bottom of the foundation to stop any further movement of that wall in. The wall plates and C-channels are used by having a plate on the wall or a channel metal beam that goes all the way up the wall and that is connected to a threaded rod at least 13 feet out into your yard, where it then has an end plate and is connected together via bolts that we then screw together and tighten to hold and use the soil outside the home to hold that wall back. Cracks that are larger than 1/10 of an inch, especially vertical cracks that show that they're wider at the top than they are at the bottom, these are really indicative of your cracks that are caused by settlement, and we use the push and helical piers in order to stop those settlement cracks. For the cracks that are really close together and that go up through the ceiling and walls, we can have a number of different solutions between the carbon fiber plates and piers depending on exactly what's going on, but those tend to be a little bit more non-specific. You have to see exactly what's going on in order to tell exactly how to fix it. These non-structural cracks are a little bit easier to fix. We just have to inject them with epoxy most of the time in order to stop any water from coming through and monitor them over time to make sure that nothing else happens. These are the most inexpensive ones to repair, but no matter what you do, we have lifetime warranties on all of our repairs to make sure and ensure that your home is repaired for a very long time, because we want to make sure that that big investment that you just made or that you've made years and decades ago stays valuable so that you can pass it on or sell it when it comes time to do so. If you have any questions about structural and non-structural cracks and how we fix them, give us a call at The Real Seal, where not everything's better when wet.